What's up everybody, it's your boy JD. Welcome back to my channel and let's take a look at Razer's Ripsaw.
Hey everybody, don't forget to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.
Okay ladies and gentlemen, what you see before your eyes is the Razer Ripsaw. This is a game capture card. So if you have a PS4, whatever, PS3, you have a PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, anything with an HDMI port, a Wii U, you can go ahead and plug it into this device right here. You also plug this into your computer, and this uses USB 3.0. Now I know the competition is using USB 3.1. I was thinking about that, but one of the factors that ended up with me purchasing this is one, I currently don't have a computer with a 3.1 port yet. That's in the works. And two, I went to Fry's and they didn't have the Elgato Capture S. What to say that? That's the competition card. So this is the box game capture card. It basically says it works best for OBS as well as XSplit. XSplit requires an subscription, which you have to pay for, and OBS is free. Now, a lot of people use that OBS because it's free. There's no ads. It's open source. It's a lot of different things you can do to it, and I still have a lot to learn. But definitely I'm gonna try it with OBS. And I also have XSplit because I got the 1-year subscription for super cheap. This is the box. Let's see if we can take a look at the back. Alright, so this is the back of the box, and as you can see, it is advertising from left to right. You got your high definition 1080p at 60 FPS. One of the things that made me decide to purchase this, yes, I bought it. I don't get it for free like a lot of other people around here, which is no problem. I don't mind spending the money if it does the job. Ultra low latency over USB 3.0. So I currently have the Elgato HD 60, not the S, it's a regular 60. And don't get me wrong, it works very, very well. My only problem is when I have to use the HDMI port for streaming. Streaming's a big thing for me. I would like to make a big thing for me, and it's a pain in the butt to try and sync the gameplay with the audio in your computer, with the camera. It's a hot mess. And if this will solve my problem, ultra low latency, then we will roll with the Razer Ripsaw. And if this doesn't work, it will go straight back to Fry's where I got it from. And last but not least, it has professional grade second audio mix-in. On the front, there's 2 ports. One port is for your auxiliary, like your iPod or whatever, for your music. And then the other one is for, what's the other one for? Microphone, for chat. There we go. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Now I can actually use 2 hands to unbox items now, not one hand. I don't have the jump cut anymore, which is always cool. Like the little seal right there, makes things to open up, makes it easy to open. And basically it says congratulations, you bought this expensive piece of equipment. So let's go through it. You have your device right here. Here's your device. You got your 2 audio ports up front. You have your light indicator right here in the center. On the top, you have the Razer logo, which I know does not light up, which is unfortunate, but hey, you get what you pay for. It's not a deal breaker, really isn't. On the back, it looks like you have a port for your power, which is proprietary. That's one thing I don't like. But you also have your in and out for your HDMI. And it looks like you have other adapters for other consoles like the PS3, because that requires a special hookup. So you can still play it without the PS3 locking you out because of it has an HDCP protection for its games. So unfortunately you have to use a different cable for that. But here you go, here's the bottom of it. Got your barcode stuff right here. You got this nice rubber on the bottom, which is cool so it doesn't move around while you're, I guess, making adjustments or leaving it down. So let's see what's in this box. Razer Ripsaw game capture card. Okay, cool. Like I didn't already know what it was, but it looks like it's the instruction manual. Has all the information you need to know. Has your system requirements. It also has on the box, so you know what you're getting before you purchase it. Make sure you can actually run this actual device here. It has all the cables you need, component for your legacy stuff, PS3, and then all your HDMI, your power cable, and it also comes with a 3.5mm jack, which is cool. I'm sure there's more information on how to actually do it, but since I have an Elgato, it shouldn't be that difficult to set up. But we're gonna go ahead and go through the rest of this. You have your HDMI cable on the left. Next, you have your USB 3.0 port, which is also proprietary on one end. Again, I don't like that. You have your component AV multi cable. This is for your PS3. You might even be able to use it on PS2. We'll put that to test. And then you have some other stuff like your component. I always like that because the original Xbox, I have that component thing, so you get the HD out of the original Xbox. And then you have your 3.5mm jack. So all in all, it looks very organized. Everything's set up. I'm gonna keep things as organized as possible because again, if I don't like it, it's getting sent right back. Now I have seen videos on YouTube. One of them was probably sponsored. I think all of them were sponsored. I don't know. They got them for free. Clearly, I paid for mine. So I want to do a little bit of a comparison between the lag between the Elgato and the Razer Ripsaw. So how about we do that? Because the one thing I did not see from any of the other videos I've seen was an on hands actually using the Ripsaw. So let's do that. All right, first thing I want to show everyone is on top of my receiver is my Elgato HD60. It's currently plugged into my computer. The other end's plugged into my Samsung television. So I want you guys to see the difference between the lag on the Elgato and then the Ripsaw. Okay, so I guess this is the best way for me to kind of show you guys how the lag's gonna work on here. So I have the PS4 on the cross media bar right now. Of course, the live feed is on the right side where my TV is, and then what's being recorded, which I'm using OBS right now, to be fair, because there's another thing I wanted to talk about the Ripsaw about. So let me show you just by pressing right to move one. That's live on TV, and then you see the left on the TV screen. Oh, I'm sorry, the left, the PC monitor, you see the difference. So there's about a second lag on there. Even that second can cause a lot of problems because you'll get into that heated moment and then you respond, but the game hasn't even gotten to that point yet. And on a live stream, that's like, what the freak is that? What the heck did you just do? Oh, it's kind of strange, but you can definitely see the lag. I wanted to show you the real difference. Live gameplay, you clearly cannot play on your recording screen or on your streaming screen while you're trying to play the game. That's not gonna happen on the Elgato. There's no way that's gonna happen. And obviously, oh shit, that's the one. I forgot about this stage. That's the one that instant death if you get hit by one of those. Ah! Yeah, but see what I mean? There's absolutely no way that's gonna work. So let's go ahead and now hook up the Ripsaw and see what we get out of that. This is the Razer Ripsaw in play right now. Now I had to make a few adjustments because one, the USB cable that it comes with is not very long. So I had to bring my computer all the way to the other side of my desk, which is fine. I needed to make some adjustments with my computer anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you if there is a difference in the lag. Okay, so again, we got the live feed on the right side over here, and then we have the recording side on the left side on the PC. So let's see if there's any lag. So far, if you see me press up and down, no lag, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and continue where we left off. Whew. Okay, maybe we gotta jump. There we go. Wow, I'm actually looking at the monitor on the left, and I can actually play the game on the actual monitor. Oh shit! Dead. Okay, let's try again. But I'm actually looking at the monitor over here on this side. And yes, I don't have the audio on right now. I might just add some music in the background. But basically, because I don't know if Capcom's gonna take the music and be like, ha, copyright. No content ID for me. So bump the music. I'm sorry. No! Died again. But I can honestly tell you there is no lag in the monitor. I mean, there might be a little bit, but again, it's not insignificant to a point where you can't play the game. I can actually play it. Might be a little bit different on a fighting game because latency is the most important part when it comes to fighting games and other games, maybe like Call of Duty or those first-person shooters. I keep jumping. Why I keep jumping up there? But anyways, let's just go back to the cross media bar. So if you can see again, TV on the right, PC monitor on the left. Basically no lag. There is a little bit, you might see just like a millisecond difference right there. But again, no big difference. That's impressive. So we'll talk a little bit more about what I like and what I don't like. And again, this is first impressions because I just plugged this thing in and we'll just go from there. Okay, so there you have it. There is my hands-on the Razer Ripsaw. And so far, so good. Now, I do have a few things I want to talk about. First off, installation. The cable, the USB 3.0 cable is not very long, but that's okay. It's not a big deal breaker. As you see, when you get the drivers installed, and it's pretty simple. It may depend on what operating system you use, but you just go on their website and you download their little cloud software on your computer. You make an account, and then it installs and updates the drivers for it, and it's good to go. On the competition, I don't remember having to do all that. You just plug it in. Of course, you still have to go online and download the drivers. I didn't have to make an account, but again, not a deal breaker. The other pet peeve I might have for this device right here is that it doesn't have its own proprietary software. For example, Elgato has its own game capture software. This allows you to go on demand or use it as a kind of like you'll go and play your game, but if you see something that you may have forgotten to press record on, you can go back a few moments and then record from that point and either keep going or just save it and do whatever you need to do. The streaming function for the Elgato HD60 is built into the app. Me personally, I haven't had any good experiences with it. I upgraded to an i7, 8 gigs, 16 gigs of RAM, and it still is a resource hog. That application still, when you try to stream using that game capture software, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but even with my i7, it still uses a bunch of resources and I can't get a decent quality when I upload. So using OBS or XSplit for the Ripsaw is not going to be a deal breaker for me. I just got to get used to making sure if I want to record something, just press record and just cut it as you go. That's just what you're going to have to do. So that's just me. It is just the first impressions, but so far I like it so far. It is $179.99 US dollars. I got mine from Fry's Electronics. But anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay. Thumbs down. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.